Hi, I'm Victoria Burston. I'm Apprentice Development Coach for BT Operate and I'm from Wolverhampton. As an Apprentice Development Coach, I look after around 12 apprentices in the Midlands area. That will involve making sure that they have gone on their training. I look after all their needs within their apprenticeship, and personally for my day-to-day role I will be office-based. I don't usually get out and about, but I can obviously go and meet my apprentices as and when for one-to-ones and 12 weekly reviews. As a young kid, I'd probably love to go into something like interior design, but I think probably hooking into it, it was probably a bit far-fetched. But maybe one day I'll go into that sort of thing. But at school, I did quite well in most subjects. I think the one I shone most again in is probably art. I really did enjoy doing art and doing painting and designing. But also I did really quite crave looking at new technologies and quite like doing science. So I did really well in my GCSEs at school. I had no problems there. My next sort of steps was to probably go to college. I signed up for the local college, and I also was then made aware that there was a BT apprenticeship scheme. So I applied for both. There was no harm in doing that. I got through to the interview stage at BT and I thought, well, I'll definitely go for that and see how far and how well I do. But I'd also still got in the back of my mind, well, should I go to college? So I made a decision to actually go for the BT job in the end, and I thought that would give me the best of both worlds. I'd be able to earn money as well as still continuing with education, which is what I would have done at college. My dad actually worked for BT himself, which is how I really found out about the apprenticeship scheme. But I think he sort of didn't influence me to go down that route if I didn't want to. It was really that he was only sort of the opening to show me that possibility was there. If I'm totally honest, when I did choose to leave school, I think my parents, they were really excited for me, but I think they would probably prefer that I had stopped in education. Now they would totally disagree with that choice and decision. They totally support me in what I'm doing. They think I'm doing extremely well, and as I say, I'm still continuing my education. So in their eyes, that's fantastic, and I'm shining within my job role, so that's gone really well too. As part of BT, I managed to go on a trip to Africa, which was absolutely fantastic. We raised well over £50,000, which in dollars goes a long way in Tanzania. There was a group of us that went out there, around 40 apprentices plus 10 coaches, and we went out there to build schools for the local Maasai community. That felt very rewarding. This was something that was going to affect the community for years and years to come. This was something that was not going to go away overnight, and it was definitely a direct investment of money that we'd raised personally. We went on safari whilst we were there. Seeing Tanzania at my age was absolutely incredible, to see the local community, to see the wildlife. It was absolutely stunning. In the next 5 to 10 years or 20 years, I'd probably like to see myself in management. As any young person, I'd like to do well. I'd like to obviously have lots of money to spend. I will have finished my degree in the future, so possibly that'll open up opportunities to me, and maybe start something like my art on the side, outside of work or something.